Somewhere in America, a baby was just born who's going to retire wealthy. And here's the strange part, the baby will do absolutely nothing to earn it. Neither will their parents. No hard work, no smart investing, no lucky stock pick. All that happened is the government dropped $1,000 into an account with their name on it, and then walked away. $1,000, that's it. The kind of money an adult can blow on a weekend without really noticing. So how does that turn into a comfortable retirement? The answer is a force so quietly powerful that Einstein supposedly called it the most powerful thing in the universe. And I promise you, by the number at the end of this video, you're going to wish someone had shown you this a long time ago. Because this isn't really a story about a baby, it's a story about you. Okay, quick setup. As of this year, every American kid born between 2025 and 2028 gets a one-time $1,000 deposit from the government. It goes into an account, it's automatically invested in a fund that tracks the whole US stock market, and, this is the important bit, it's locked. The kid can't touch it until they're 18. So, let's fast forward. What is that $1,000 worth when the kid turns 18 and the account unlocks? If the market does what it's historically done, averaging around 10% a year over the long run, that $1,000 becomes about $5,500. Nobody added a cent. It just grew. And okay, $5,000 at 18 is nice. It's a used car, it's a semester of college. But I know what you're thinking. That's not retire wealthy. That's not the jaw dropper I promised. You're right. Because here's the thing. Almost everyone gets wrong about money. The magic was never in those first 18 years. Watch what happens if that kid just leaves it alone, say they never touch it. They forget the account even exists. They go live their life, and that money just keeps sitting in the market, quietly doing its thing, decade after decade. By the time that child reaches retirement age, that single $1,000 deposit, the one nobody ever added to, is worth somewhere north of $300,000. $300,000 from 1,000. That they got for being born. Now, how? How does that even work? And here's the part that genuinely messes with people's heads. Compound growth is boring for a really long time, and then it goes absolutely insane at the end. In the first decade, it barely moves. You'd look at it and think, this is pointless. But money makes money, and then that money makes money, and the snowball gets bigger and heavier and faster. And most of the explosive growth doesn't happen in the first 40 years. It happens in the last few. That right there is the whole secret, and it's also why most people never get rich this way. Because the boring part comes first, and the exciting part comes last, and almost nobody has the patience to sit through the boring part. They pull the money out, they give up, they cash in the snowball when it's still the size of a golf ball. Which brings us to the real danger with these accounts. It's not the stock market, it's human nature. Because that money unlocks at 18, and let's be honest, how many 18-year-olds are going to leave a nice pile of cash sitting there untouched when there's a car right there? The market isn't the enemy. The temptation to touch it is. So if you're a parent, here's where this gets really interesting. Because you can pour gasoline on this fire. You're allowed to add up to $5,000 a year to that account, but you don't need anywhere near that. Watch this. If you add just $20 a week, the price of one takeout meal, that account doesn't grow to $300,000 by retirement. If history holds, it grows to well over $1 million, from $20 a week and a decision not to touch it. That's it. That's the whole trick. You are also somebody's $1,000. The exact same force that's about to make a newborn wealthy is available to you. Right now. Today. At whatever age you're watching this. It is not too late, and you do not need to be rich to start. That's the lie that keeps people out. The kid isn't winning because they got $1,000. They're winning because they got time, and they're not going to touch it. And time? You have some of that too. Not as much as a baby, sure. But there's an old saying that fits perfectly here. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So yeah, a whole generation of kids just got a head start most of us never had, and that's genuinely a good thing. But don't miss the actual lesson buried in it. The secret was never the $1,000. Governments can't hand out wealth. What they handed out was a head start on the two things that actually build it, time and the discipline to leave it alone. And the beautiful part? Nobody can stop you from giving yourself the exact same gift starting right now. If this helped you make sense of the chaos, subscribe. I break down the biggest money stories of the week in plain English, no jargon, no hype.